So when we analyze a question like this, so if the equation 4x plus 15 is a good model for the situation, there are some clues that I can give you to get this correct. So first of all, y equals mx plus b. This is changing. So I'm changing by this number always. So this is the number I already have there before I started the y-intercept. This is the slope. I'm changing by that number. So this per is a good sign for that. It's 4 per ride. So every ride will have a cost of $4 more. So I'm changing by 4. So also, that's the first thing you should check. Y is the total amount of money. What I mean is the numbers 4 and 15 must be related to money. So let's check first. $4, good. It makes sense. $15, good. Both are money. So then we can add money and money. So then we could, it makes sense so far. Let's check only if, so the cost to enter the park is 15 and then I pay 4 per ride. So I'm changing by 4. If I go to rides, I'll pay 4 times 2, 8. If I go 3 rides, 4. So yeah, it makes sense. I'm changing by 4 and the 15 I have to pay before I do any rides. So this is true. I hope it makes sense. So they must be the amount, they must be money, and they must be in the right place. So let's try the next one. So let's check for this situation. Again, money. We're talking about money again. So if we're talking about money, so both must be money. Okay, $15, $4. It makes sense so far. It says somebody gets a base rate. 15 is already there. So if I work more hours, I'll change it by 4. So 4 is in the right place. I'm changing by 4. If I work not even 1 hour, I still get $15. But if I go for my first hour, that will be 4 times 1 hour, 4 plus 15, that will be 19. And then 23 for 1 more. So yeah, they're on the correct unit, dollar, and then they're doing exactly the perfect thing. Already there, I'm changing by 4. Also true. So for the next one, we have, what do we have for the next one? Give me 1 second. So fish, the total number of fish. So the numbers must be fish. 4 fish, the 4 makes sense. And 15 more, so also fish. It makes sense. Let's see if they're in the right place. So, okay, it says they're already 4. And every day we add 15. So meaning we're changing by 15 and the 4, it's there, which is wrong. Look, this is supposed to be like this. 4 already there and changing by 15. This is false. So let's go for the last one. So one more time, we need to check if it makes sense first and then check if in the right place. The cost. So $4 per $4 makes sense per I'm changing by 4. So far good. But look at 15. 15 is not $15. I cannot add friends and dollar. So this is false. Even though it's in the right place, but I'm working with the wrong variable. It's supposed to be money and money since I'm looking for the cost, total cost. So this is false. Thank you for watching that.